Hello students, welcome to the class 9th standard mathematics set language. Today we shall learn about properties of set operations and its problems. Commutative property. So the first one is A union B equal to B union A. The second one is A intersection B equal to B intersection A. The first one is A union B equal to B union A is meant for union of sets, and A intersection B equal to B intersection A is meant for intersection of sets. The second one, associative property. Here the first one, A union B union C. So all this R belongs to union only. Only the brackets are different for the A union B, here for the B union C. The next one is same. Only the sign has changed, that is A intersection B intersection C and A intersection B intersection C. The bracket has changed. The third property is distributive property. So in the distributive property, the first one mentions about intersection over union. That is, it is mixed of intersection with union. So A intersection and B union C is equal to, just multiply this value, A intersection B, and the remaining you just write it as a union, and A intersection C. The same way you can do it, that the union over intersection, A union B intersection C, in the same way just distribute the values, A union B intersection A union C. So by using all these three properties, we are going to do the problems. Let's move to the exercise 1.4. Exercise 1.4, question number 1. If P equal to 1, 2, 5, 7, 9 and Q equal to 2, 3, 5, 9, 11 and R equal to 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, S equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, then find. So the subdivisions are given, that is P union Q union R. So just write down the set of P and set of Q with the union. Then union means what I mentioned previously, that is join the elements without repetition. Okay, so 1, 2, here 2 is repeating, so I am writing once. So 3, 5 is repeating, so I am writing once. 7, 9 is repeating, I am just writing once, and 11. The next one, first we have found the value for P union Q, that is in bracket. So next we shall move to the P union Q union R. So after finding this bracket, we shall find this whole P union Q union R, that is P union Q value is 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. The remaining R set is 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Now we are going to join all the elements without repetition. 1, 2, 3 is repeating, writing once. And 5 is repeating, I am writing once. 4 is not repeating, so I am joining 4. 7, 9, 11. So first you just write all the elements of this, and the remaining elements without not repeating in the second set, just write it together. Then this is the answer for this P union Q union R. The second subdivision is, we shall find P intersection Q first of all. Just join the elements of P and Q. So the first one is 1, 2, 5, 7, 9. Sorry students. Only we need to write the common elements between P and Q. What are the same elements is repeating here? 2. Then you can write the 2. Then 5. 3 is not repeating. 5 only is repeating. That is 5. The next one, 7 is not repeating. The 9. For the intersection, we are choosing only common elements. Then 9. Then 11 is not in the set P. So therefore, the element is 9. So there are three elements for this P intersection Q, that is 2, 5, 9. Next we need to find P intersection Q intersection S, that is P intersection Q intersection S, that is already we have a P intersection Q, that is 2, 5, 9. Then for the intersection of S set is 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So what are the set is 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Then the value is repeating is only 2. Okay. Sorry, there is also 5. 2 and 5. So 9 is not repeating. So 2, 2 and 5 and 5. So the common element for P intersection Q intersection S is 2, 5. So with this the second subdivision gets over. Now the second question is, test for the commutative property of union of sets and intersection of the sets. That is P equal to X such that X is a real number between 2 and 7 and Q equal to X such that X is an irrational number between 2 and 7. So before finding the roster form of this P and Q, let's find the relation between real number and irrational number. So here I have drawn a simple diagram, that is, for example, remember that if the set is natural number is smaller than whole number, the whole number is smaller than integers, the integers are smaller than rational numbers, and therefore in real numbers there are rational number set and irrational number set. So therefore if the P is real number between 2 and 7, so if it is a P is a real number, if P is a real number, okay, then the irrational number is one of its set. So irrational number is, that is Q. So the irrational number is one of its subset. Okay, then all these elements of Q will lie in the set P also. So therefore we can write that P union. Okay, just remember that commutative property of union of sets. So already we have seen the formula, that is union of set means A union B equal to B union A. For the intersection of the set, A intersection B equal to B intersection A. Then for the, we need to prove that P union Q equal to Q union P is equal. And then we have to prove that P intersection Q equal to Q intersection P are equal. So this what they have asked in the question, test for the commutative property of union of sets and intersection of the sets. Here you can write that P equal to 2 and 7. So real number between 2 and 7 means we can write it as a positive value, that is between means you can leave the 2 and 7, the remaining numbers we can write it in the set, that is 3, 5, 6. Then for the set Q, you can write it X is an irrational numbers between 2 and 7. Then irrational number cannot be defined in the ratio of integers, that is you can write it 2 and 7 means root 3, root 5 and root 6 we can express it. Okay. Now if we find P union Q, then 3, 5, 6, root 3, root 5, root 6 will come. Then this answer is for P union Q. Then if we write Q union P, what we get? Same elements will get. That is 3, 5, 6, root 3, root 5, root 6. Okay. Now, therefore we can write P union Q is equal to Q union P. Okay. Now we can take another subdivision, that is P intersection Q equal to Q intersection P. P intersection Q equal to. Is there anything common between this set P and Q? Nothing. So therefore we can find Q intersection P. So there is also no common element between Q and P. So therefore we can write empty set. So therefore we can conclude that P intersection Q equal to Q intersection P are equal, because in this left hand side also we get empty set and the right hand side also we get empty set. So therefore P intersection Q equal to Q intersection P. With this we can conclude, because the set Q is subset of the real number. Okay, the irrational numbers are the subset of the real numbers. With this you can conclude this problem. Now the third sum is, if A equal to P, Q, R, S, then B equal to M, N, Q, S, T and C equal to M, N, P, Q, S. Then verify the associative property of union of sets. We are going to verify the property. So we can remember the property of associative, that is A union B union C equal to A union B union C. But one is missing. What is the one? The bracket one. So you can easily remember, if we join A union B, then we can write it that B union C. So this is the required associative property for the union of sets. Union of sets. Okay, let's write the LHS, that is A union B union C. Okay, let's solve this one. Here A union B. What is A union B? You can just join all the elements, okay, and write it without repetition. Then P, Q, R, S. Is there anything repeating here? M is not repeating and N, Q is repeating, R is repeating. So the remaining one is T. So therefore A union B gets over. Now we need to find A union B union C. Okay. So with this element we are going to join the set of C. So P, Q, R, S, M, N, T. Then you can write the union symbol. Then we can write the set C, that is M, N, P, Q, S. Okay. Now we are going to write this union. So P, Q, R, S, T. Here everything is repeating, isn't it? M, N, P, Q, S, T. So everything is repeating means just neglect this set and write it as it is as an answer. P, Q, R, S, T and M, N, the remaining elements you can write it. Keep this as a equation 1. Now let's move to the second the RHS, that is A union B union C. Okay. Now we are going to find out the B union C, which is in the bracket. So what is B union C? Join the elements of B and C without repetition. M, N, Q, S, T. And M is repeating, N is repeating, P is not repeating, Q also repeats here and S also repeats here. So only we are going to write only P we have written here. So therefore B union C was over. Next we need to find A union B union C. That is, write the set of A, P, Q or S and join the elements of P union C, M, N, Q, S, T, P. Now just combine all the elements without repetition. Now P, Q, R, S, T and the remaining M, N. So just take this as a second equation. Now we can write that from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, we shall write that A union B union C is equal to A union B union C. Therefore, it is verified because in the question they have asked, verify the associative property they have asked. So, therefore, we can conclude that from 1 and 2, A union B union C equal to A union B union C. This 1 and 2 equations are equal. Therefore, it is verified. With this, we can conclude the problem. The fourth question is, verify the associative property of intersection of sets for A, for B, for C. So, we are going to follow the same procedure, but the formula is intersection of the sets. Intersection of the sets. Here, A intersection B intersection C equal to A intersection B intersection C. So, this everything is common. Only the bracket one is different for the associative property. So, A intersection B intersection C equal to A intersection B intersection C is different. Now, we shall solve that. Solution, that is, take our LHS A intersection B intersection C. So, first we are going to find out A intersection B. So, what is intersection? We are going to find the same elements, or we can say it in other words, that is common elements. So, what is A minus 11? A intersection B. Is there any common element? Minus 11. There is no common element. 2, there is no. For the 3, there is no. Only root 5 is common. Okay, other elements are not common. Next, we shall find A intersection B intersection C. The set A intersection B is root 5. Find the C. What is root 2, root 3, root 5 and 9. Then common elements between these two is only root 5. So just keep it as a equation 1. Now let's move to the RHS, that is A intersection B intersection C. Let's find out B intersection C. So find the common elements between set B and C. What are the common elements? Root 3 and root 3, root 5 and root 5. Other elements are not common. So root 3, root 5 are the common elements for the B intersection C. Then we are going to find out A intersection B intersection C. That is, set A is minus 11, 2. Can write it minus 11, root 2 we can write, root 5, 7. And we are going to find out intersection between this B intersection C, root 3 and root 5. Now the common element is not 11, 2, root 2, root 5 only is a common element. So root 5 is the only common element. Can keep it as a equation 2. Now we can conclude this from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, what shall we write? Associative property for the intersection of sets is A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. So therefore, they have asked us to verify this. So we shall conclude that it is verified. Okay, shall we move to the next problem? Fifth question, if A equal to X such that X equal to 2 power N, N belongs to W and N less than 4. Okay, the values of N are less than 4. So N we can write it that, and B equal to, they have given some set builder form. So write it, this set C, then verify the associative property of intersection of sets. So we know the formula A intersection B intersection C equal to A intersection B intersection C. We need to find the N values. Okay, that is N equal to less than 4, but it is belongs to whole numbers. So therefore 0, 1, 2, 3, because they have mentioned only less than 4. Okay. So n values are 0, 1, 2, 3. We are going to substitute these values for x equal to 2 power n. Then if we substitute, what happens when we substitute 0? We get anything power 0, 1. Then 2 power 1 is 2. Then 2 power 2. That means you can write it twice. 2 power 2 means 2, 2. So 2 power 2 we can write it 2 into 2, that is 4. Next we can write that 2 power 3. So 2 power 3 mean what it mean? 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. So we got the values of x equal to 1, 2, 4, 8. So therefore that is the set 1, 2, 4, 8. So we got the set for the elements for the set A. We need to find the elements of set B. So here they have mentioned n less than or equal to 4. So in the same way we can find the n values, that is 1, but it is belongs to natural numbers 1, 2, 3. They have mentioned less than or equal to 4. So we are going to take the 4. Now the set form is x equal to 2n. Okay, if we substitute these values, what we get? 2 into 1, 2, and 2 2s are, we get 4, 2 3s are 6, and 2 4s are 8 we get. So therefore the elements are 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, already they have given the set C in the question itself. Now we are going to verify the associative property. Let's take LHS equal to A intersection B intersection C. So let's find A intersection B, that is common between A and B. Okay, A and B. So 2, 4, 8. So 2, 4, 8 are the common elements. Then A intersection B intersection C. Okay, we are going to compare the 2, 4, 8 with intersection of C. Set 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. Then the intersection is 2, 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. So only 2 is common between these two sets. So keep it this as a equation 1. Let's move to the RHS. That is A intersection B intersection C. Let's find B intersection C. Okay. So if you are unable to find, just write it B set and intersection with C set. 2, 4, 6, 8. Then intersection with C set. That is 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. Then the common elements between this 2, 4 is not common, 6. So 2, 6 are common. Now we shall move to the A intersection B intersection C. Now the set A intersection B intersection C is, this is A, this is B intersection C. Now the common elements between this two set is only 2. So take this as a equation 2. So from 1 and 2 we can compare and write. From 1 and 2 we can compare and write. That is A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. So therefore it is verified. With this we can conclude it.